It was released on Apple Music in January of 2021. And Mr. Williams says, I shot at his mommy, now he no longer mentioned me. I shot at his mommy, now he no longer mentioned me.
Well, YSL and Young Thug is in serious trouble now. The district attorney's office has been fighting for a while now to get some of those rap lyrics admissible into court. And the other day, they accomplished this goal. They were successful in getting these rap lyrics. Now, some of these rap lyrics has things to do with about them selling the drugs, YSL being a gang. And one that's most notable is YFN Lucci, who was their arch enemy, the other gang, YFN Lucci and his crew. His mother's house was shot up twice, and his mom was shot in the leg. And it was alleged that the YSL crew supposed to have did it. But Young Thug made a song about that. You know, he rapped about it. He rapped about it in his lyrics. But before I get to that, in their attempts to get this music, put in, they had to battle with the judge. The judge was very upset with the prosecution because they was bringing all these different witnesses. But let's listen to what's going on in the courtroom with the judge and the prosecutor first before he made these lyrics admissible. We'll come right back.
Really?
So we have YSL indicted. We have a bunch of snitches. We have one of Young Thug's baby mothers being shot and killed outside of a bowling alley. And we know that it wasn't over a fight or bowling. We know that the streets is talking, and, you know, we can understand what's going on. We know that there was attempts on YFN Lucci's life. There was bodies dropping. You had all kinds of stuff going on. So the prosecution has now successfully been allowed to bring these lyrics into court. And it's going all over Atlanta. So it's been all over Atlanta news, and they've been in the news coverage has been all over it. Let's check out what the news had to say, and then I'll come back and give my final thoughts.
First tonight at 5, we now know rap lyrics will be used in the gang and racketeering trial against Atlanta rapper Young Thug and 5 co-defendants. Good evening and thanks for being with us. I'm Jennifer Bellamy.
And I'm Faith Jesse. So the judge deciding the songs are relevant to determine gang affiliation. 11 Alive's Bobeth Yates was in court, and she has new details tonight.
That's right. After nearly 9 hours of discussion on whether rap lyrics should be included, Judge Ural Granville ruled that many of the rap songs are not protected under the First Amendment and are admissible.
This particular gang lyrics or evidence is admissible for several reasons.
Judge Ural Granville says he will allow the use of rap lyrics as part of the evidence in the RICO case against Jeffrey Williams, also known as rapper Young Thug, and his other 5 co-defendants.
I done did the robbing, I done did the jacking, now I'm full rapping.
That was rapper Young Thug performing his song Just How It Is, and the words you just heard are among the 17 sets of lyrics from songs he as well as the other co-defendants performed that will be included as part of the evidence in this case.
I don't care about no cop, I'm telling you just how it is.
Some of the other lyrics include I shot his mommy, now he no longer mentions me, and I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with that body. I told them to shoot 100 rounds. In that lyric, Young Thug goes on to rap, I'm a general, which the state believes proves YSL is a gang and that Young Thug is its leader. But the defendants say Young Slime Life is a rap label and the lyrics are just an expression of art and is protected.
The First Amendment protects an individual's right to speak his mind, regardless of whether the government considers his speech sensible, as well as intended or deeply misguided. The
defense also argued the use of the lyrics is racist and discriminatory and will unfairly poison the jury against the defendants, but the court disagreed.
That rap lyrics are relevant. Terms and or symbols or signs may be appropriate and relevant, giving meaning to gang determination.
Today's hearing also included the certification of many of the expert witnesses that will be testifying during the trial. Sending it back to you.
A lot of people have thoughts about this case. You can read more about the judge's ruling made today and read the lyrics that were included in this case, that will be included, rather. You can click on this story on 11alive.com.
So in closing, I'd like to tell the youth to stay off the streets. You know, I remember we had the guy YSL Woody he was on there, you know, just talking and talking and talking and talking. You know, these guys are snitching on each other. They're taking all kinds of pleas and agreements on both sides. And like I said, there's been bodies dropping all over the city. A lot of people was mad at Fani Willis, right? But this is the question that I asked, whether you like Fani Willis or not. We've been upset for years in the black community about white DAs and racist police policing our communities and locking us up and not giving us justice or fair trial. So now when you get black people in a predominantly black city to come in now, black judge, black DA, black prosecutor, because black people are tired of being held hostage in their community by youth, young gangs and stuff. Now, does the elders of the black community hold some form of responsibility? Absolutely. But they're not the ones on trial here. Who's on trial here is YSL and his crew, right? You're going to get probably harsher treatment from black people than you probably would from those people you call racist whites, because a lot of black people are tired. And they're directly affected or traumatized by the stuff that we actually do to each other. So you mad at Fani Willis, but Fani Willis is trying to clean up the community. She's trying to get the underbelly or the lower class people that don't want to change away. She's trying to get them out of there. So, you know, she's had allegations, but again, Fani Willis may have her stuff with her, but it doesn't still negate the fact that YSL crew has been running around with guns, gang banging, wilding out, putting the stuff in their rap lyrics, putting it in their music, rapping about it. He had no business. See, some people will say, well, this is going to infringe on his First Amendment rights. I got a question for that. Because then your lyrics, how stupid is that? Why would you subject yourself to something like that? Because you want to be seen amongst man. You're proud and you're arrogant, and you want to be seen amongst man. So this is the price that you pay for that. There's a price that has to be paid for those kind of acts. Young people, stay out the streets and don't pay. Like I said, you got Gunna taking deals and agreements. Everybody having fun until it's time. You got his sister speaking out, trading, and it's just a whole bunch of foolishness, man. It's a whole bunch of fool. This whole thing fell apart in his face. And now they get there's a lot of stuff that's going to be admissible in court. And guess what? The jury is a bunch of women, right? And I think like 3 men. And the black people in that jury is fed up with other black people in that community. So you're in trouble because there's a lot of black people that can't stand other groups of black people. And they want them out the community. So I'm telling you as a brother, clean your act up, man. Because you don't want to be standing in front of certain judges that look like you, that's looking at you with disdain, because he feels like you're destroying his image. He feels like you're spitting in the face of Dr. King and all the people that came before you, that fought for you to have the opportunity. They're going to judge you, and they're going to throw you away forever. You ain't got to like what I'm saying, but hear what I'm saying. Hope that you ingest it. I'm going to cut this video short here. Leave your comments in the comment section. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.